my dear Virgo. This is a reading about what the person most on your mind would want to happen between you two, with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. And I read in the order of birthdays, and this time I wish happy birthday to Leo. As an extended member to this channel, you will get these readings ahead of time and with no ads. And there's an 4 elements pick a card reading up. What will happen for me in August for the full members to this channel, and how can I refine my goals to achieve my true potential is up for all the members to the channel. Subscribe and check out the many perks through the join button that will appear, or follow the link in the description box to learn more about membership. And I use the Steampunk Tarot with Barbara Moore for the readings part, and I will start read your cards. When I open your deck here, I see Justice together with Knight of Cups. So this definitely looks like someone that wants to be forgiven, someone that wants to see if you can give them forgiveness. I call the Divine with Love and Light. And here we have the 7 of Cups with the Knight of Cups. So I'm getting really nervous with the 7 of Cups. This person feels as if they have done something horrible that possibly you can't forgive them for. Okay, this might be in their own head, like as we believe we can't be loved, we believe that people think we are a bad person, so it's probably most in this person's head. They're projecting maybe some childhood issues onto this situation. They're getting very triggered. I call the 4 archangels in the 4 corners of the world. And here I have the 2 of Wands together with the Knight of Cups. They feel as if you got really hurt by what happened, and that you might be in a mood where you are protecting yourself from getting even more hurt. So maybe even you forgiving them wouldn't be healthy for you, is what they are thinking, that they might have hurt you one too many times. I call the 6 elements, and here we have the Sun together with the Knight of Cups. So it shows that they love you, and you know, they love you forever. It's not a love that goes away, even if they have what they say is a crappy personality. It doesn't change the fact that they love you. The Sun card is the highest card for love, and the Knight of Cups is offering love. So 6 elements: earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether, to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Virgo viewers. So I want my dear Virgos to have love in their life and to find themselves in loving relationships. I also want you to have creative success and to be able to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. So I will tune in for a few seconds to you, the person most on your mind, and what this person would want to happen between you two. So this is their most likely action, but also the evolution of this relationship, and this is what they would want to have happen. And we have a King of Pentacles. This might represent you. It can also, what I'm feeling is the feeling of, I want to be there taking care of you. I want to be there being your person, being your go-to guy or girl. And I want to be like the stability in your life. I want to be the one that sees you through everything, and you know, the person that you can cry on my shoulder. Okay. And this is the most likely action. We have the Ace of Swords here, Ace of Pentacles, King of Swords. So they're definitely planning something. It's something that they want to say. They might want to come with a serious offer. The King of Swords is making it a little bit more cold, a little bit more ominous, but I think it's this person's nervous tension that they're planning, over planning what they should say and how they should do this. and that usually backfires. You know, for example, when we plan to go on a diet, or when we plan to stop smoking cold turkey, or not have another drink for a year, or whatever it can be, it's often that it's too much to ask, and this cold turkey thing is not really the best way to go about this kind of stuff. It's usually better to, you know, normally, gradually, naturally start to take it down a notch, okay? So promise never to do it again. It can be promising too much, but we can say, next time you notice that I'm doing it, wake me up, you know, make me aware. Struck me in the head with you know, your slippers or something. So this is their intentions, and we have death here. Immediately want to clarify this. What's their intention? Clarify the death card. I was a fool. Okay, so they really feel as if they have lost you, and that you now need to protect yourself with this big skite, like ending it, because they acted like a fool here. Okay. Was a fool. What is their feelings for you? The Chariot. Clarify their feelings here. It's another major arcana card. I will fight for our love. So they're trying to be the hero of this story, to turn this around, to show you that they can do better. You know, stop drinking cold turkey, stop with the infidelity, or, you know, hanging out too late, or whatever it is that they're doing. We can see the redness of these cards also. So this is how they view you, the sun, the light of their life, their love, the person that makes them feel alive, the person that makes them feel grateful waking up in the morning if you're not there, or if you're not in their life. They really feel like shock, like something is missing. Sorry, I got choked by that feeling. And this is how they view the relationship. So it's like the Chariot here. I will win you back. I will fight for our love. It's Leo and Jupiter, so it's a hopeful energy that they think that maybe they will be able to fix this. Maybe they will be able to make you trust them again, or make you believe in them again. So this is what they would want to have happen. Page of Swords. It doesn't feel all that. We'll see. I can't handle one more heartbreak. Yes. I think this is what's screwing it up for them time and time again. When they feel vulnerable, or feel like they're about to get hurt, or they're about to feel pain, it comes in this Page of Swords that you know, do this peculiar self-protective things. So that can feel like a real insult towards you, or an attack on you and the relationship. Like the person would say, see, if I cared that you are thinking like that, I'm going to go out anyway. So acting like a teenager, but it's their own inner child self that's trying to break free from some kind of bad treatment that they have been a victim to. So they're trying to say no to it, but unfortunately they are saying no to you, and not in the right occasions. So it actually ends up triggers where you got hurt. So this person's behavior can be really hurtful. They don't mean it. I didn't mean it. I'm hearing like a song. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. So they don't mean it, but it's like an automation, like a automatic self-protection that just like this, and then they just act out of this persona, out of this rebellic teenager kind of energy, and it can be very hurtful, even aggressive or angry, or someone that ruins the nice day by acting malicious, or you know, not behaving in a way that makes other people feel calm and, you know, safe. But it's them rebelling against the injustice that they have been a victim to, you know, in, I don't know, 1934 or something like that. it can be really old stuff from childhood or infancy or past lives, or like your first love did this, then every time I feel like someone else will do it, I'm hitting, and I'm hitting hard. Okay. So this is their most likely action. We have a 7 of Pentacles. There's no action at all. Clarify. So sorry, the 7 of Pentacles. We belong together. So it's this with the planning, that they always plan to do something grandiose and heroic, and it ends up like this balloon. Balloon is just losing air. This reading is almost suffocating me. So what does that mean with this? I'm getting suffocated. And this, what do they want to have happen? It's like they can't tell you. They're choking on their words. And it's so much easier to be this tough teenager and act like they don't care than to act like they care. Then they choke on their words. So 9 of Pentacles, like a singles energy. We belong together, but they act like the opposite, as if you don't belong together. They act as, I don't think we belong together, but they feel we belong together. And then coming in this teenager wedge between you, because love is too dangerous. Okay. The star card, so the sun, star, this is both stars, they're both suns, and it shows that they feel you're the one. You're the person that they want to be with. You are their sun, their moon, their stars, their everything. And see here, Knight of Cups. So they want to come and fix it. They want to come and fix it, but it's like their own body is preventing them, because they're choking on their words, and it's like a strong force, a rebellic force is taking them over. And instead of saying I love you to the moon and back, they will say, see if I care. Okay. 5 of Wands, Knight of Cups. And they're trying too much. They're trying to be someone that they're currently not. It would be better if they said, I have problems, I have issues, I'm getting triggered by you, and I say this stuff that I don't really mean. So when they are calm, they could say, I do love you to the moon and back, but whenever we are in a fight, or there's a conflict, or you don't think that this what I did was such a great thing, then I'm getting into this reactive phase. But probably they don't know themselves. I never felt like this before. It feels like they have felt like this before, but they haven't been able to catch it. And like they have just automatically become very aggressive instead of catching it. So they need to get help to catch it. When they get aggressive, or they get like this cold or malicious, if they are violent, leave this person, never look back. But if they are not violent and you love them, put a hand on them. Say, so what are you feeling right now? How can I help you? What is it that's going on within you? And they can say, awful things like, well, you're always so unfair to me, and I don't want to live together with you anymore. I think it's best that we break up. Okay, so why do you think that I'm unfair? Can you tell me what's the unfair thing here? And they might go on. And so you might need to dig into this a little bit to help them, because they are not aware. They're trying to become aware. It's like they are aware at times, and then they are planning like, this is how I'm going to behave. But then they fall into this unawareness and got grabbed by their triggers that's just making them act in this way it's like in their backbone, in their spine. It's an inscription. Like if anyone tries to make you feel worthless, tell them that you don't care about them. So that can be like a thing that's really deeply buried. It doesn't have to be like this, that they don't care about you. It can be other things as well, but it definitely feels like some kind of threat. That threatens your everyday life, or your the relationship that you have, or it can cause it to end, or it might be that they have some kind of vindictive or revengeful side to them, that they are doing stuff that so you get scared, because then they might not help you with the things that they promised, or they won't show up tomorrow, or they like things like this that makes it precarious too. It's like dealing with someone that's manipulative, and it's this Page of Swords here. Happy family. Okay, I don't think there's any problem with the love, but you're both traumatized probably. We do tend to fall for traumatized people when we're traumatized ourselves, and it's usually the opposite wound. Maybe you have been forced to live with someone that constantly scared you with aggression, and now you're trying to tiptoe around this person, and they got maybe like really manhandled or woman-handled in a abusive relationship, so they go into hard defense when something goes wrong. But you don't have to fight each other, is what this card is saying. There's no reason why you should fight each other. You need to become aware of what's going on, so that you can have like a new start where you have so much better love between each other, because you support each other through these feelings of like when you get triggered, you're there, you're putting the hand on the other person, you're helping them, and hopefully they will learn to help you as well in these situations. Action. They want to take action. That's what I'm feeling, but they are not coming, they're not being able to take action because they take water over their head with this King of Swords, that in their mind they say, I will never do that again. But then, you know, they become blind. They fall in, they get triggered, the old tape recorder hits play, and it just plays out this old behavior. And then the King of Swords isn't even there, because then the Page of Swords is there. So this is the one you need to talk to. You need to talk to the Page of Swords, the person that's rebellic. It can even be spoiled. They can be spoiled, like what's typical for teenagers. They're usually spoiled. They want to rebel against you. Everything you say that they are not allowed to do, they will do it. They are almost, it's like they're programmed. They need to do it because that's how they revolt against the old authority and become their own authority, and thereby become their own adult eventually. But during this time it's really dangerous, because they will do all the things that you told them that they shouldn't do. Don't drink and drive, don't climb on rooftops, don't use violence, don't do this, don't do that, and they will like, I do whatever the hell I want, because their body is programmed. When the hormones comes, they are programmed to rebel and do everything they're told not to do, so they can free themselves from you, but also get their own experience about situations. So this person will act like this if anything that can hurt the love bond between you two, because that's what the teenager is trying to do, hurt the love bond between you two, so that they can be free. And because if they love their parents as they did when they were children, they will never leave. They will always stay. So they're attacking the love bond between you two. Now you're probably not with it. It can be like this is a teenager, but it can also be like an 80-year-old acting like this, because they never healed. They never learned another way to deal with their triggering, because they didn't become aware. You know, the Ace of Swords, what's going on. They were aware when they were calm and able to have a plan, but then when the shit hits the fan, so to speak, they get triggered, and then they're just in this programming where they're acting out their teenage rebellion behavior, because they're programmed like this to free themselves and to heal themselves and to say no to bad behavior from other people, but they are aiming it towards the wrong crowd, and therefore it's self-destructive. But from a divine point of view, this easily fix, action, happy family, you know, do something about it, you know, instead of just getting scared, you know, face the person, face the teenager, ask them what's going on. Why are you getting so super angry in this situation? It might be that it's coming through some ugly truths that's not so fun to hear. And we can take it with a grain of salt, but we need to go further and investigate. If the person says, I don't love you anymore, then maybe that's sometimes how they feel, and maybe there's a deeper rooted problem in the relationship that needs to be dealt with. If they say, I want to move to another city, and they know that you will never come along with them, it can be things like this that will pop up, and that needs to be dealt with, and it will be tough on both of you, but try to keep your calm. Try to keep it on a level where you can actually discuss and, make a healthy plan, or take healthy steps towards being a happy family. Okay. So we can not always get what we want, but we can figure out what's best for the both of, like, all people in this equation. Okay. So I would urge you to watch the love reading for August, or the what do they want to happen reading from previous month, to get more information about this relationship and this situation. On my first channel page, there's a playlist for your specific astrological sign, where you can watch all the latest readings for your specific sign in one single playlist. On the end screen, you will see a link to that playlist, so go and check it out. And if you want to see the channel's readings in advance and ads-free, you can become an extended member to the channel. I'm also doing spiritual growth readings for all the members to the channel every week, and personal readings for elements readings and all signs readings for the full members to this channel. Subscribe and then check out the different levels through the join button that will appear, or follow the link in the description box to learn more about membership. Thank you for watching this far. Remember to like and share this video, and hit the bell notification on the way out to get updates when the next video is up. Until then, stay blessed and bye for now.